Good afternoon. This is lunchtime for me, this side of the world. Just have a break from my work and come here and just talk to you. And I am Moss. Indeed, I am Moss. I'm on my lunch break, my work. Uh, yeah, I do work. And time to time, I come over and just chat with you people. Anyway, as you see the title of this live, I just passed here. I took my time for my lunch to talk to you and also discuss about this drama that's going on. Well, the virtual trip to content creation paradise in number ones. Indeed, I'm gonna do some few comments. And may you, when watch later, I just want to ask you a favor. Please leave your comments. I'll be following them. And also give a like if you like my content and my reflections about what's going on in number ones. Right now, I'm doing this live. Nobody's watching because, yeah, time. I do understand time also is a bit awkward. I have to do my work and so forth. Anyway, let me do a little bit of reflection that is quite interesting what's happening all these strikes. As Jack Senior says, strikes, deny, and narrative change, mentality issues, personal. Anyway, others celebrating. I saw Mr. Odinga dancing and others mourning, so forth. Anyway, yes, indeed, I am Moss. I am on my break lunch and I'm going to do some reflections. May you like or not leave your comments. I know most of you sometimes are very rude, but you have to understand this is a virtual world, and here we are to just exchange ideas and opinions. So, what happened now? Well, this is a time of reflection. If you are doing positive or negative content, you should be revisiting your content on the past, what you've done, and also exploit how to do a summarized video and bring it and show up to here how you have reached here and this point where there is fractions, the things are fraction. But is this virtual road of content creation to number ones that brought many people together? Many people became friends, enemies, whatever, whenever, create even more and friendship. People even became families through this road trip of content creation to number ones, the paradise of content creation. We have seen people even leave their own houses and families and travel to number ones and go find out what really is happening here. Why this village in Africa is quite interesting and so important. Well, indeed, that is why this road to number ones became so interesting. Some way, somehow, real for some people who have gone and see, and others have just behind the screens follow up. But it's those ones that follow up behind the real screens of your TV, your laptop, whatever, your phone, whatever. They have built a conception, and that conception, time to time, a misleading and sometimes a positive narrative. So, is the misleading narrative was the biggest issue on this drama and this telenovela, but is the person behind all these masterminded? Never nobody has questioned. Never nobody has said to yourself, why I'm so deep thrown in this? Why? Well, my story is a quite interesting story. I was doing a course at the university, and I was asked to follow up a story of an African person and then report on. Doesn't matter what the person was doing in social media, could be a book. A friend of mine chose the book of Rwanda. So other one chose a book about the Sahara Wars. Uh, Me, I just choose virtual content, and unfortunately or fortunately, I end up choose Ayamara as my study. As I went study this drama of Ayamara, uh, I have seen things that really interesting. Things that you get as an African, you get that romance, that love, and then you intrigue yourself, and then you want to know what about this, what about that. But as this thing story has built it up, got a point where I said, well, let me stop here and let me do something else. Let me close, make my conclusions, what I done it, what I saw it, and how this is will develop. That came true. My conclusions that became true. That will go a point where everybody's going to be enough of each other, and they will need a break. And this is the break point we reach now. In this trip to Nyambuanzi, some they have traveled to Nyambuanzi, they have a good time, bad time, good memories, and everything is a mixed masala story. But this story of strike, 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 he said, that say, you say, that said, come on, we are adults. You are adults. I have a job that I have to look into and care. I can't sit behind the screens and every day gives an excuse to somebody. We adult people, we have family and so forth. But the characters of this drama are the very interesting people. So why not you now reflect on how you end up here and how you enjoy it and how you feel, good or bad, what you have learned. This is what in the crisis moment and those moments where there is divisions or there is misunderstood, misinterpretation, or uncertainty, you should stop and take it a break and take it at the things and ask yourself how these end up. What is your preferences? What you want to do? Well, yeah, I saw one group say something. I saw Odinga say something. I saw Mora say something. The real podcast say other thing. Zach say something. Burundi, the top mate Dubai says something. The lazy gang, the CEO, everybody, their opinions, others celebrated, others sat down. My recommendation is a very simple. You don't need be sad. You don't need be down. You need to reflect and rebuild yourself. As you reflect and build yourself, you realize what went wrong and what was good at the time of your. Sorry, I have something. I think it's food. No, something else. Well, it's food. And reflect on and carry on. If your channel is still there, maybe apply a trick on your channel that becomes more conversant with your ideals, or try to explore something almost similar what you're doing. I'm not going to talk on behalf of Nairo Banana, I am Carol, and what's called on trending JP podcast. I'm not going to talk about these guys because these are stuck. Coco Mama, Black Beauty, these people, they can't live. They have set their minds on their target. How they set their minds on their target. Now it's time for them reset their own and understand our target becomes different, and the probabilities of this comes wrong is this way. Well, yes, it's this way because what's happening? YouTube, since happening this thing, YouTube has taken something interesting, a lesson of the situation. YouTube is going to change the policies of bullying. YouTube is going to find a way where the policies are going to be more tighter, and the policies are going to create something that you may find difficult to be involved. Well, okay. Greet everybody who's watching you. Hi, where are you from?
From Uganda.
Uganda, yeah. So, my sister, tell me, what message do you have for these people? Now they're desperate, the world, find the world, their lives in despair. What is your take here?
They should keep it positive.
Should keep positive. How positive they have to? How they gonna? Because some people really they're crying. They have worked harder. They have built this empire of this network of what subscribers and these bank accounts and these dreams of talking bad about people or destroying people's life, make people feel guilty, and now they have to start from zero. What is your take on that? Well, Francisca from Uganda, we have lost her. Well, while we don't have Francisca from Uganda here, let's carry on until she could come back. If you are there, there is the link. You can come and give your own point of view. Indeed. So you heard Francisca say, be positive, carry on, however or never. Remember when I done this video say, let's talk, what's going on? Yes, if you remember this video, this is the reason I choose this background. Is at the time when I done this video, I was trying to reflect this could come and could happen because of T. T done a video while I was in Botswana and say so much things about Ayamarwa, how Marwa this, Marwa that. Well, is that attitude of T has taken many people to a wrong path, not realizing he's doing what he's doing. It's time for me to do what I'm doing my best. Indeed, he's doing what he knows how to do and he's doing in his best and is moving. And IMR has reached to a point where he knows this is my work, this is my life. I have to fight for it. And then now is tightening the belt. You guys now starting jump. Why you jump out of the boat? That is a big mistake. If you find this particular subject, the number one's content creation, in your subject, and something that makes you feel comfortable to talk, why not carry on? Doesn't matter, you from the left or the right. But we have to learn. This is what is important here, what is went wrong. In my perspective and my analysis is the stream. Many people are taking this by going attacking people. They don't have nothing to do, families and something else. Going to a point even to make doubts of somebody's integrity or integrity. Who is the father? Who is the mother? I ask you, I should do a video with who you sleep last night or you sleep the day before, how you are. This is the problem here. And this is the problem many of you don't understand. I'll repeat this. I had one of the reactors here say the baby looks like Gitiriba. This thing resound me in my mind. I lost interest complete because I'm a father. And then I know the confidence and trust that I have with my wife. When somebody comes and say, the baby looks like Gitty River, what was trying to say was trying to project Ayamara against Rocio, was trying to have a doubts of integrity and morals of Rocio. And Rocio is there, he's standing. And Rocio knows who's the father and who she slept with. And then look at this, where we're going. Talk about sleeping. We are talking about intimacy, sex, love, care. When Ayamara was there, dying, sick, and you guys are celebrating party and recording conversations, bad talk, she was there fighting for a man. She was there standing for where she wants, what belongs to her. Where are you now? Are you in the villa? Are you in Argentina? No. You're still digging, looking for drama. And that drama, you need them for you to feel satisfied. This is the problem. This virtual trip of content creation to the paradise of NYABOHANSE. We saw Christmas list. We saw this Italian Michael Pont. We saw many people, even local, going to a point to discriminate Ayamara, calling names to Ayamara. And the question, who is the big winner? Who is the person now? Open the path for a new narrative. Open the path of new era on content creation. The man who brought content creation to NYABOHANSE. Without him, without his hashtag, even me could not be here talking about the subject. Do you agree or not? Well, stop doing the comments you're doing. If you no longer have a space or those channels are no longer there, you need to take your hate, your feelings and something. The best thing you do is create a channel and come forward and talk open, or show your mind, show your face, show you who are you. And that is the best. Create a discussion space where you've been seen and heard. And that makes you feel better and confident. Also, you get involved. These are not politics. Politicians, they have one agenda. If I get a gun, I'll kill you. If I don't get a gun, I'll defeat you with my mouth and my thoughts. These are how politicians think. Politicians only have two options: to have a gun and defeat the enemy, or take his mount, his play dirty game, and play against you until you submit yourself to him, to his beliefs, to his trust. This is not a politician. This is a telenovela. How many times the master has said this is a telenovela, this is a saga. So the point is, it is a strategy, it is a turning point. Indeed, it's a turning point because the ground has shifted. And this is what the CEO of the lazy gang has realized: there is no longer ground. That when you come and you say, I do go work, and I come and I find this and this make me feel fulfilled. Indeed, we all have something to satisfy our egos. I have a job, and then I have to go back to do my job. Not sit here and tell you what you to do, but to talk to you, my point of view, what I think, what I watch, what I like. Same you do. I like the subject because I find an sense. The drama behind is captivated, is motivated, is incited because each character brings their own narrative. As they bring their own narrative, they don't bring as a politicians. It's not that drama we are watching in Mozambique. It's not the drama in Zimbabwe today. No, these are real lives, human beings. They need feed themselves. They need entertain themselves. But there is a cost behind. So that is the reason of all those strikes, is the effort and the cost these people have. They have to be recognized. They have merits. When they go, as Marwa say, as Dimuango say, just to get to Miami, just to get to Holland, to anywhere, there is sacrifices. And then to see those sacrifices trashed for nothing is painful. And how that is painful to carry that pain for much long, to see your parents, your friends, and even when you are trying to find a way to support somebody and somebody come and make it not happening, why not get that attitude? Also, there is something quite interesting here, is the misinterpretation many times that the content creation, content, these basically are professional content creators. These people have chosen to do a career, become creators. That is their life. When they talk about money, when they talk about help, you need to understand. There was a point raised here by somebody, quite interesting. In that point is about when they say, like Mara now is talking about legal fees, they're talking about legal challenge in this. They're trying to tell you something, and you need to stop and relax. Let me see what's happening. You run and you start to give your opinion. You might be correct. You might be correct what you're saying, but you are missing something more worth it that can make your opinion be more stronger and valid, and people get interested and follow you. You have to create restraints yourselves. You have to create restraints. I had experiment something nasty. Believe me, I don't like certain people because they are there because they are fanatics. Fanatism is extremism. Extremism is a sickness, is a blindness. You can't be blind. This is a virtual world. In the ways world, I show you this face. I might not have this face in real life. In real life out there, I must meet you. I say, no, I don't know you. I don't want to be interested to talk to you. I can change my mind. So it's quite interesting. Stop certain emotions when you're coming here and bring all your emotions and throw your bucket full of hate. Just say, that one is this. Old. Let them do it and then digest and attack them. And remind them, say, hey, remember this? You have said this. So how dare you have said now you will not comply? That is my reflection for today. I hope you have enjoyed. You have liked 23 minutes. It's time to go back to work. That is what feeds my family. But that is the point. If you like to support my channel, please look in the comments. There is my PayPal, buy me a coffee, like, subscribe to the channel, and also leave comments. I'll be follow up in your comments. I appreciate for your comments because comments are very interesting because you grow, you learn from people. But do this as now. Don't feel this is the end of the road to NYABOHANSE. No, it might be a road to somewhere else. And there might be also a road of something new. You might learn and understand there is a need to change the way things can be done for much better conversation and friendship. That is all for me. Keep well. Bye-bye.